What it is. It's Ice, aka Big Papa, aka Thug Nasty. Why they call him Thug Nasty? Well, that's a nasty thug. Today, real quick, fellas, I want to talk about how you can really own the fucking room, man. How to own the room, man. Now, depending on the type of man you are, depending on the type of person you are, you all can own the room in different regards. Like, multiple people can own multiple areas of the room, if you will. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can own the room nonetheless, is what I'm saying. Basically, regardless of who's around. You could be in a room with a celebrity and still own the room. But there is, there's some keys to it. There is some tricks to it. One of the hardest, but also most efficient ways to, to own the room. Shut up. Yeah. Shut up. See, when you silent, that silence, it speaks so loud. Just shut up. Because when you shut up, that lets everyone know this guy is not worried about running his mouth. This guy ain't worried about being heard nor being seen. And they wonder why. Why is this the one guy? All these niggas in here talking. Why is this one guy just not talking? What does he know? What does he have? Who is he? When you shut up, that little bit of silence, nigga, that suspense, it's immaculate. It's perfect. Because, once again, people want to know, why are you not doing what all these other niggas is doing, which is talking? And when you learn to shut up, even if you have to force yourself to shut up, man, you have so many people come to you and talk to you. They want to know, like, hey, why are you so quiet? Are you okay? Like, people just want to fucking know. And that's the way you can own the room, is having people want to come and just be in the vicinity of you to figure out why you are not talking. Just shut up. Now, one thing that goes hand in hand with that, with like shutting up, is how you position yourself. Like you gotta take up space, man. Like, there's guys who sit down in the chair with their legs crossed. There's guys who sit down regular. But then there's that one guy. We all know it's that one guy who gets in a chair, leans back, and he stretches his arms out, and then he's got 3 chairs, and then he kicks his legs out. So now you can't walk in front of him directly. You gotta walk like around him. Like, this guy's like, yeah, this shit's mine, bro. He's taking up everything. You want to position yourself in a position of power, in control, rather. Like, the more stuff in your reach, your vicinity of your reach, that equals control. Control is nothing but, I got this, you don't have this. And it's so subtle. You reaching out and physically putting your hand on 2 chairs. And I ain't saying kick your legs all the way out to where you damn laying down in the bed, but you kicking your legs out instead of having your knees bent, bro, that amount of space you're taking up lets people know, I'm not scared to handle this. It let people know I can handle what I got going on. It lets people know you're bold. Bold enough to take. Oh my God. You're bold enough to take. Like, think about how many men are not bold enough to take anything. They won't take anything. Now, I don't even have to say it, but I'm pretty sure you can think it. If a woman don't think you can take anything, she's damn sure not gonna think you can take her. If a guy knows you ain't gonna take anything, he damn sure gonna come take from you. Being being able to show that I'm comfortable taking some shit that I don't need to or don't have to, but I did. Man, that right there, bro. That's gold. Take some shit, bro. Take some shit. Another way you can own the room, bro. And now this is actually counterintuitive. It's actually how you speak to people in the room. So yes, you want to shut up, but you also want to speak to people. And how you speak to people is the main difference, because when you're speaking, are you calm? When you're speaking, are you speaking out of turn? Like, do you not know how to say a sentence and listen to a sentence before you just jump out into another sentence? Do you know how to say, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good, been working a lot. I'm taking it slow day by day. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. You see the pauses? Like, are you able to shut up? Are you calm enough to shut up and confident enough that what you're saying matters? You know what I'm saying? How you speak to people. Are you just super giddy? Hey, Chris, how you doing, Chris? What's going on, man? Oh, man. It's okay to be excited. It's not okay to be over the top. Now, there's times, don't get me wrong, there's times where you can fuck around and be over the top, but 9 times out of 10, the energy and aura that you talk with is going to precede how invested you are. And if you care more about something that you're talking about with someone than they care, they're going to notice that. That woman is going to know when you're more into her than she's actually into you. That guy is going to know when you just running your mouth versus when you're just saying real shit. Like, if you talk to another guy who knows equally what you know, and you're just talking, not giving him a chance to reciprocate the knowledge or info, he's gonna understand, like, oh yeah, this nigga don't know what he's talking about. He's doing too much. You don't want to be a talking guy who does too much. That's like one of the worst things a nigga can be, is a nigga who not only talks too much, but he does too much. Oh my God. Niggas will hate you and women will resent you when you do too much and when you talk too much. That's why shutting up is one of the most important ways to control a room. Now, another way to control a room. This is going to go against the grain because a lot of y'all might not be able to do that. But you need to be able to speak in a way that everyone listens. Now, I can't really teach you how to speak to make people listen, but I can make you make people listen. Like, when you speak, you almost kind of want to be belligerently, like, I don't want to say overly masculine, but when you speak, you kind of want to be belligerently loud. Now, you don't want to be so loud to where they obviously can tell you're yelling, but you don't want to talk like this. You don't want to say, yeah, hey guys, my name is Chris, and I'm new here. You want to kind of talk with this certain baritone, like how I'm talking now. I'm talking loud enough for you to hear because the mic, but I'm also not talking like this. This is more comfortable because I don't have to put effort into volume. But that's not how it works, bro. If you want to own a room, you need to be able to force yourself to speak in a manner that the frequency picks up. Like, whether someone is next to you, in front of you, or behind you, they need to hear you. They need to hear you. All that whispering or, trying to talk in a tone that's quote unquote respectful. Man, get that shit out your head. Get that shit out your head, man. And there's some women too that tell guys like, hey, why you so loud? Don't listen to that hoe. Be loud. Be heard. Be seen. Now, it's not always a good thing to be loud and to be heard and be seen. I'm not saying 24 hours a day all your life just be the loudest, most seenest nigga. But I'm saying when you speak, make sure you're heard so no one has to say, what did you say? Now, they might not understand what you said. That's cool. But you don't want no one to say, huh? When you talking to someone, say, huh? That mean, nigga, you're not even man enough. You're not even boss enough to speak to where I heard you. Nigga, talk. You have to talk. If you want to practice this, just start reading. Start reading. And I'm talking about reading aloud. Like, get you a book and start reading aloud. The quick brown fox jumped over the rail. She went home and then she went to the house. Like, just start reading out loud, because the more comfortable you get with like understanding your tonality, the better you'll be able to like, you know what I'm saying, like control your conversation. Because at the end of the day, fuck what you heard. You want to control as much as you can. And that's why this video about controlling the room is so important, because how you control the room will dictate your outcome in the room. Shit, it might dictate if you make it out the motherfucking room. If you get what I mean. You know what I'm saying? What's another way to control the room? Another way to control the room, this is subconscious, but how you look. Like, how do you look in the room? Do you look like you fit in? Do you look like you can whoop somebody's ass? Do you look like if we all were to say something, you would have something important to say? Now, how you look, that goes a long way. It can go as far as your physical look, your clothes, your accessories. But at all times, no matter what, you want to look, you want to look somewhat dangerous. You want to look somewhat dangerous, like, or at least somewhat like, you want to be uncertain. Like, you don't want someone to look at you and point you out and be able to tell what you do throughout the week. Like, you don't want someone to say, oh, look at this guy. I could tell he probably don't go to the gym but once or twice. Probably has a bad diet. Probably watches goddamn Law and Order. Like, if someone could point that out about you, you kind of going down the wrong path, brother. Like me, I watch anime. I watch, anime. I don't watch it like I used to, but I still watch anime. But no one could look at me and tell I watch anime, because I don't look like an anime watching motherfucker. But I do look like I'm about business. I look like you can't play with me. And that might just be my God-given features. But even if you don't have the same features as me, that does not mean you can't get the same results. So how you look in the room is very important. Like, pay attention to how the room look, and then compare and contrast yourself to the room and see, man, am I standing out in this room? Am I the biggest shark in here? Am I the most fly in here? Compare yourself to the room, man. Own the room. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you one more. Just a good one. Another way to control the room is to be either the first or last person to do something. The first or last. To be the first person to speak up about something, or the last person to speak up about something. To be the first person to present something, or the last person. Bro, being the first or last guarantees one thing. Either everyone's going to hear what you got to say first. You can set the bar high first. Or if you go last, everyone has to see what the last man has to offer. Can he set the highest bar where no bar can be set after him? Now, going last does have its dangers, because depending on what you're doing or how you're doing, everyone might not stick around to see who's last. But if you think about what I just told you, if you use all these tips to control the room, like I'm telling you, people will stick around because they want to hear what you got to say, even though you are last. Because this is the one guy that he wasn't talking, he was shutting up. But when he was talking, he was speaking with confidence and strength. His aura is nice, his look is different. I want to stick around to see what he got to say, even though they probably have other shit they want to do, but they want to hear you. Like, one more time. They want to hear you one more time. Now, personally, going first is amazing. You set the tone, you set the bar. It's very easy to be recognized in a room when you go first. But personally, I like to go last because I can hear everyone else and just knock them down, bro. I can just knock them down like, okay, yeah, he's not as fly as I thought he was. Oh, and this is not no hater shit, nigga, but this is just real talk. Like, he goes first. Oh yeah, he's not as smooth as I thought he was. She go, oh yeah, she's a little less confident. I thought she would be more confident. Like, I feel like when you go last, you get to confirm what you thought or didn't think about people. While at the same time going last, you get to make sure that you got your shit together. Like, if someone before you did something that you really liked and the whole class really liked, because you're going last, you have an opportunity to kind of steal some of that, incorporate some of that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, if you go last, there's people who can blow it out of the water before you, which would make going last be a little more difficult, because now if someone did raise a high bar, you are expected to go even higher. But like I said earlier, if you do make the highest bar and you're last, no bar can be raised higher. So man, I want you guys to really take these tips in, and if you have to, man, rewatch this video and see, do you do these things? Do you shut up? Or when you talk, do you speak, or do you just talk? You know what I'm saying? Evaluate how you look. Do you dress well, or do you just dress nice? Or do you look like who you really are, or do you not look like what you really are? I kind of want you guys to dissect what I'm saying, man, and really, see where you rank amongst the rooms you be in, whether it's gym room, basketball room, office room, bedroom, however room. See what you do well and see what you don't do well. And feel free to leave a comment and let me know something. Once again, it's Ice, a.k.a. Big Papa, a.k.a. Thug Nasty. Why they call him Thug Nasty? Because that's a nasty thug. And I'm out this bitch.